What is going on, people inside the internet machine? Welcome to this episode of Odds and Ends, and we were tagged by Back in the Day Gamer. Friend of mine, friend of yours, friend of ours, friend of the channel. And I'll leave a link to his channel down below, but we were tagged to do a response video on what is the best Castlevania game on the Nintendo. Is it Castlevania 1? Castlevania 2, Castlevania 3, Castlevania Bugs Bunnies. That's not a Castlevania game. Roll the intro. So it's always interesting to get tagged in these types of videos because when you're choosing what the best game is on anything, you know, there's a little bit of subjectivity to it. What I think is a really cool and fun gameplay mechanic, you may hate it. So very subjective, but we will try and work through this. So Back in the Day Gamer tagged a bunch of people for what is the best Castlevania game on the Nintendo, and he sort of went through like a backstory of each game and his personal experiences, which I thought was really kind of cool. So I will try and do the same, and I'll try and keep it short. You guys know me, I get long-winded, but you guys are about to get some CM retro gaming content this weekend. We've got this tag video, I got a pickup video, and I did a playthrough on Let's Play the Classic of Run Saber. So just so you know, you're getting a bunch of CM retro this week. Castlevania 1, the legacy, the classic, the icon. When I think of Castlevania, I think of this game specifically. This is a game that I did not have as a child. I had this game, got this game when I was an adult, played through it, loved it, loved it, loved it. I love this game. It's easy to go back to. It's easy to pick up and play. I tried to do a no death run. I died twice, but yeah, it's just one of those games. It's magic. It's if you were buying a Nintendo for the first time, if you had to get rid of your collection, you're buying a Nintendo for Castlevania is definitely a top 10 Nintendo game that you would want to have in your collection. Yeah, just action platform perfection. Then we have the game that most of us had when we were kids. I don't know if this was in the $5 bargain bin or something, but we all seem to get this that same year for Christmas. Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. Now, Simon's Quest is a little bit different. It's a little bit more Metroid-like, where you got to explore and find some items. And the thing is, Castlevania 2 is not a bad game, but it is a bad game. You know what I mean? It's very cryptic. It's bad English translation. And if it wasn't for the, it was either a Castlevania 2 player's guide, or maybe the guide was in a Nintendo Power back in the day, there's no way I would have beaten this as a kid, which, I was finally able to get through. But how are you supposed to know to equip the green stone and kneel at the 8th gravestone to trigger? So, who would know that? And but there are some really good qualities about this game, and people do like it. So, Castlevania 2. Now, Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse. This is definitely, in my opinion, the technically better game than the other two. Retains the Castlevania 1 sort of gameplay style where it's kind of linear. There are a couple branching paths and a couple different characters that you can select. But overall, the game plays generally like Castlevania 1, and it's very, very difficult. You lose some of those things that make Castlevania, the first one, a little easier than this one, with the unlimited continues, and then where you get to Dracula, you get that final staircase. If you lose all your lives in this one, you go back to the start of, I think it's level 6, or maybe it's 8. But yeah, you have to replay that all over again. Whereas in a more traditional Castlevania game, if you die at Dracula and you've lost all your lives, you continue right at that final staircase, which I think is absolutely fair. But all three games are very good games in their own right. They have some qualities that are really good. They have some things that are kind of bad, like the knockback and all of those things. But if I had to pick one, I'm going to go with the original Castlevania. I think this is the best Castlevania game on the Nintendo, hands down. It's so iconic. It instilled so much of the gameplay and the aesthetic and the soundtrack that Castlevania is known for. And like I said, when I think of Castlevania on the Nintendo Entertainment System, I think of the original Castlevania. I love it. It's a top 10 game for sure. So, guys, what do you think is the best Castlevania game on the Nintendo? Leave a comment down below. Thank you so much, Back in the Day Gamer, for tagging me and letting me participate. His first one was pick between Tetris and Dr. Mario. I couldn't do it. Didn't have the stones. But, apparently people like Dr. Mario more than Tetris. Anyway, I'll leave a link to Back in the Day Gamer's channel in the description down below. Please, please, please go check him out. Give him a subscribe. It's free. Hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on all of Back in the Day Gamers' awesome content. But anyway, guys, got some editing and some more shooting to do because this is going to be a hell of a weekend. Like, comment, subscribe, share on social media. Don't forget to bang that notification bell so you can stay up to date on all of your CM Retro gaming goodness. Guys, take care of yourselves, and we will see you on the next one.